souls will be emancipated. With black and blue candles lit, our dreams, wills, and intentions will emit. Cauldrons packed with black burning coal exhaust smoke of fire dust and products of ancient gold. The ancestors will materialize with telepathic instructions to give to flooded, burned, and buried civilizations to rise in expansion. That has been raped, stolen, pillaged, tortured, and murdered on our land, creating divine bondage and borders. Centuries to death are our dark, great mothers and Exodus has come like a cyclic to move us from one side of the planet to activate and trigger our conscious mind to arm itself and remember. We have not forgotten the records or the extra strain, unknown percentage they cannot comprehend or understand. Will cease the minds of our young from the lies of dogma of all supremacy to create our own world and consciousness to last for infinity. Ancient lands of ancestors, our gods and goddesses, we acknowledge your rise once again and respect your power. We know that we're yours in this moment, this very hour. Each day we'll dance and shout to this cold song, 'cause Mama Africa is right here in America on our own soil. Tortoria, Little Turtle Island, Northern Africa adjacent to Morocco, we are the Moors. Okay, let me hear them turn this off, because they'll turn on somebody else's, like, you know, on that playlist, which is my own. It's my own, thank God. Oh. How is everyone today? Can you all hear me loud and clear? How about the video quality? Well, I'm gonna say it again. If the video quality gets off, I will have to be forced to bring in another device to record and upload it. Hopefully we'll have good video quality. Let's power up. Somebody sent me a text. Thank you. What you say, power up. And that's what I gotta do. I gotta power up. We gotta power up. They got all kind of things up their sleeves. And I need to move fast because I won't be able to be on here as long as I usually am able to be here. So I need to get much done as I possibly can. So today we will be preparing. We got some fluctuation going on with views. Some people tell me they just can't see me, it's spinning or whatever, but we're gonna make it, okay? Regardless to what is going on, we're gonna make it. Because the ancestors and the gods and the goddesses, they are going to be with us. They're not gonna leave us alone. Just give me, they're gonna be with us. Excuse all of this extra love here, honey. This ain't nothing but love. Hang on 1 minute. Okay. This ain't nothing but love. Hello. So what are we gonna do today? Today, and everybody can do this. Today, we will be
Okay, so some people may not know what we've been doing every week. We've been doing taking baby steps, getting ourselves prepared to be self-sufficient as best as we possibly can. Okay, as best as we possibly can. Um, First of all, you need to tune yourself in with your God-given supernatural powers. That's very important. Because you got them. I'm not gonna buy them, you got these little powers now. Y'all got them too. Y'all got powers too. The main reason you're going to have to gear up with these supernatural powers is because they're planning floods. They're planning on flooding us. Wildfires, mud floods, hello? And so we gotta be on. So I'm looking for a gadget. Hang on a minute, y'all. Yes, Lord. We gotta get on this. Looking for one of the things. I see it sometimes I don't know, maybe I saw it in my own house, maybe it's not over here. I'm just gonna have to put them in the sink and do it. I was trying to find the strainer. I have a strainer. Yeah, I was looking at the strainer at my house, so I'm gonna have to get a strainer for this temple because I don't see one. So what am I gonna do? Well, I want to first start off with making an antibiotic, anti-inflammatory. This is what we're going to do today. Okay? So, I am not the only one in the temple. There is I might lose a lot of people here, but it's okay. There's also a spiritual side to everything. So the temple of the Crossroads has a spiritual temple on the other side. I've met some of those people over there. They use the bathroom here. They turn on the air conditioner. They turn the fan on when they want to. They leave coffee cups around here. When we get through securing it, they're still utilizing it. I know that sounds like some crazy ass stuff. I even bumped into one of the little boys in here, and somebody had his whole head bandaged up, and he smelled like he had a stool on himself, and had his head turned towards the wall, and telepathically I spoke to him. This was some months and months, about last year sometime, and I asked him what he was doing in here. And what I got from him is that he was on some type of punishment, so his soul is trapped inside this joint. You know what I'm saying? So I said, hopefully you'll find your way where you going, honey, and we won't bump into each other no more. And he left some marbles behind, some old-fashioned marbles from the 1952 era. And the only reason why I'm saying 52 is because some batteries was left here too in a package, and it had 1952 on it. So I went and I put the batteries aside so that I can, you know me, I got to show everything, honey. I went back, them batteries was gone. So I am a portal. So now y'all take this down just in case, you all run into a phenomenon like myself, me personally. I'm a portal. I'm a bridgeway between and some of you all are too. So nothing special just about me. I'm a portal and a bridgeway from one place of existence to the other, okay? So I got a lot of that going on. So what am I doing? I have here garlic, and I'm just moving a little bit fast, and I want you all, if you'd like to keep this video handy so you can do it too, punchinella. Y'all remember that? All y'all old heads. I know young people don't know what I'm talking about. So we're going to make antibiotics because we're going to need these. You may be a root worker, or you may be a witch, or a sangoma, a priest or priestess, and you can use this as a remedy for your clients who are ailing. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to clean this clove good. How come you can't see this down here at the bottom now here? Okay, so I'm gonna clean this clove good. I got my jar here ready. Now, you don't have to pressure wash or do a bath on these, okay? Because like I said, if it's an antiviral and an antibiotic, guess what? Ain't nothing gonna be wanting to live in here. Am I right? So you don't have to necessarily you just want to wash your jars out, basically. Just in case, it's very important you wash the jars out, because just in case they done left some little powdery glass or something in there, we don't want to take no chances, do we? So I'm cutting all the heads of my garlic up. And oh, garlic already done. You can get that from the grocery store. They sure enough charge, don't they? So you do better just cutting your own. You know, it's more cheaper to do that. So like I said, every week I will be, if it's the great big mother's will, I will be coming on here. I will be doing something different, because some of the people are doing this. Some people aren't. Now when I'm sitting here running my mouth, you know, we get more views doing that, but I have to do what my spirits and ancestors say do. They are very strict on me. They will fuck me up. You know, when they tell me to do something, I got to do something. I'm a little bit behind getting the veneration ready. They have actually given me the money. Somebody came out and donated more money for the next veneration, and I'm like, oh, they be on it. They be on it, and I'm like having a little issue about where I'm gonna have it. I'm way behind, y'all. I got some people that's supposed to be getting it set up for me to have in Birmingham. They are so slack. I'm like, come on, I got everything going and ain't nothing moving. The place that I was going to use, they closed for that day. They had to close because they're having the classic in Birmingham. And that's going to be a good day to have it. You know, I love the classic up there and everything. Too bad I won't be able. I might try to go out there and everything. They tailgate Alabama State. And I always rep Alabama State because my mama, she graduated and got her PhD at Alabama State University. And what you call, now she had a thing against A&M because I had an A&M scholarship, and the woman didn't want me to take it just because of her alumni ride or die situation she had going on with Alabama State. Because Alabama State and A&M are rivals to each other, so they have, it's a big kahuna when they have their classic. It is a big kahuna in the state of Alabama. When it comes to some football, boy, they take that stuff real serious down here in Alabama. You got Auburn, you got Alabama, and they're rivals to each other too. Okay, so let me get back on this. So, look, I can't, and we're going to start doing some exercises on how we're going to be preparing. I said, okay, you want to peel the hulls off of them? You see how I'm peeling the hulls off? You got to take this off. You don't want that on there. See that? Look at that. You want it all clean. Get all the hull off, because you don't want to have to eat it, and get it cleaned up to about like that. That's clean. Looks like I need a little bit more. And they're trying to go up on the garlic. So, like I said, garlics are anti-inflammatories, good for lowering blood pressure, antibacterial, and antiviral. And it really works. It really works. Don't let nobody fool you, have you thinking that it does not. You can grow garlic. You can start growing garlic now if you want to. All it takes is to just put this in some dirt, and it'll start actually growing. You can have all the garlic. You can have. Woo! Has some big old. Okay. Has some huge, out of this world growing. That's another thing that you can have in your arsenals. Y'all, the electricity went out here. I never found out why. I wanted to make sure it was not a directed energy weapon, because they can do that type of stuff. If you're making some type of progress, you are some kind of a threat to them. They can do all kinds of things, y'all. Don't be skipping from here to there, because I know my time is a little bit limited. I want to come and be here with y'all a little bit more. I talk to the spirits. I say, y'all, I need an electric car, because the gas car ain't cutting it. We need a safe electric car that won't blow up and won't give me no problem. So I have to wait on them. Just like I told them, we needed a roof on the temple. Money just came out of nowhere. All $32,000 came, put a brand new top on the temple. And I was like beyond shocked how that money came about. So this is why I teach, you know, the ancestral practices, because when you rely, if more people would rely on the ancestors, we wouldn't be around here working as slaves. Yeah. Please talk to the ancestors. And I know a lot of people don't understand. They say, well, I talk to them and I don't get no answer. When they answer you, they come through your dreams. So remember your dreams, get your dream journal. Or it just may be just a stranger just come out of nowhere telling you, giving you the answer. You be like, wow, I can't believe it. You know, something like this just happened to me recently. And it could be just somebody that you don't even care for. They may just say, hey, look, such. You may watch a video and it come in the form of a video or anything. You be like, what? Y'all answered me through that? Oh my God. They're paying us a lot of attention, because like we're the ambassadors of our ancestors, and my ancestors keep telling me it's a great change coming. I don't get no sleep, y'all. I don't get no sleep. I talk to my spirit, say, you know, it's important that I get at least 6 hours worth of uninterrupted sleep, because this is when the physical body does its repair. I have to let them know I'm still in human form here for just a minute, just a minute, just a brief moment. And it stressed the importance. They told me, said, oh, we're doing the work now. You don't need all that sleep. Now, I don't think it's good to be going just 3 hours worth of sleep. It's like they want me to move, like, you don't have time to rest. You got things you got to get on it. And I'm finding myself in the kitchen all night. And I'm not a kitchen person. I hate the kitchen. Mr. Willis said, you sure be in here a lot? This is weird. And I said, I sure do. Y'all let them. And see, this is therapeutic anyway, being in the kitchen, because if you're a healer, a root worker, or anything of that nature and stuff like that, the kitchen is really your workshop where you do all your works, whether it be magic, supernatural, whatever's your genre. You understand? Healing, energy healing, metaphysics, or what have you. It's all within the kitchen. So, the reason why I do want you to concentrate more on your metaphysics, because they're planning on flooding, y'all. They're planning on flooding. We need preparedness for floodings. It's flooding all over America. This is not the first time it has happened. It's called the Great Reset. Look up the mud floods. Look up mud floods. This was a advanced civilization before they came to America. This was an advanced civilization. They had so many different names for them, y'all. Tortoria, T-A-R. All of the people who follow me, you're gonna be going wherever I go, because I'm going to get my people ready. Y'all gonna be ready, okay? If you listen to me, you're gonna be ready. I don't care what color you is. You're gonna be ready for this. Hello. So, yeah, they throwing an energy weapon. I feel it in my ear. There are energy weapons being thrown in this direction. I can feel the energy weapon being thrown. Now, it may just be somebody who won't take credit for it, but this is deeper than any type of channel, you know, to a creator or something like this. This is on a whole nother level. Mom got situations coming from somewhere else, okay? And these are some very powerful entities that govern this. These are powers that be type energies and stuff like that. So y'all be real careful like that. They come for you in so many different ways. Like I said, they can cut off power. They can hack. I'm on the continuous hacking. I'm when I make my music, baby, they sit up there and they mess with it. So they can do all of that from devices and stuff like that. Hacking is real. They can empty out your bank accounts. It's deep. So yeah, we need to do this. Hey, look, I do need to say this right here. Y'all pray for Wendy Williams, because I see her, and I hate to say this because sometimes you can't say this. I see her really doing something really bad. I'll pray for her. Pray for Harry Belafonte too. It's time for him to cross over. You know, shit, it might be time for my ass or some of my family to cross over and stuff. So, you know, pray for him because he finna get ready to cross over. Okay? The writing is all on the wall. He's very old. His daughter is there by his side. He finna go. Okay? It's time. He tired. He ready to rest. He said, I'm tired. I'm tired. One of his sidekick actors was Sidney Poitier, and he just crossed over. Okay? So that's coming. And Tina Turner, she's tired and everything. Hey, Tina, you have fought a good fight, Tina. You really have. And I know you're tired. You're tired. But I know you're not ready to go yet, because Tina's not really old. Tina's husband is fighting with her. She's fighting. I'm gonna write the list of people down that's fighting. But Wendy is fighting for Wendy just gone, baby. She's fighting a drug thing. They still giving her drugs. She never got off the coke, y'all. If y'all look her up now, honey, oh God, that's a walk-in. Wendy's soul is fragmented. It's fragmented because these same powers that's fucking with what I got going on over here, they fuck with everything, you know. So they fucking with her. She was MK Ultra and all kind of stuff that go on in Hollywood has happened to this lady. So back to what I want to talk about, Tortoria. These were the Moors that actually lived on a. Okay, I'm back. So that's a sign that they're actually playing games. Y'all don't believe me. They messing with everything again. Okay, so well, that just only means that y'all on the right channel. Whatever I'm doing and whatever I'm about, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss this. So what they're doing now, they're messing with the actual video footage. If you all really think I should bring another device down here to pre-record this, if it's worth it, I want y'all to tell me in the comment section. Is it worth it? Do y'all really want it? Because see, we're only trying to control these numbers. They don't want this to get any views. Please let me know if you are experiencing any technical difficulties with this video. Please let me know in the comment section right now as I am fiddling and faddling with these so sometimes I don't get all my video chats at the moment, you know, meaning that I need to stream from another device so that I can see what all is being said. Sometimes there's no comments at all, and then when the live stream is up, after processing, I realized a lot of people have been talking and I never saw none of their comments, so I wasn't able to acknowledge anybody. This is something serious. They don't want y'all to prepare. They don't want y'all to prepare. I don't care what nobody say. We may have some white audience over here, but I really feel like in my heart They don't want these African American women to start preparing themselves for this. They really don't, because they figure, because they know I go viral. They know if I say go and do it, y'all gonna do it. And if the fear is that it won't be enough left for them when they want something. I'm not no fool. Okay, so I don't see another comment here. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Come on now. I don't see any more comments, and then we'll try to check and see on this device if there are. I really haven't liked my Apple experience. I really didn't. I don't, because it takes too long to power them up. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, for one thing, I'm gonna have to be doing 2 videos because I don't know if I'm on. I don't know if I'm on what I want to be on. Hold up. Don't fool with no Apple. Don't. Okay, I'm trying to see the last comment. Okay, you did. Positive journey, says she came in and had to go back out. Yeah, so that's what they're doing. On my cell phone, they're not giving me comments. I'm streaming from the actual cell phone, so the comments don't really show up. I had to come here to the second tablet to see that the last comment I got was I came out and you had to come back in. So these are games. So y'all please come out, because if they're putting forth this amount of effort, this which I call this censorship, you know, it's something over here they don't want you all to get. So we're losing a lot of people because of the streaming issues. If you don't do nothing but listen, just come back and support, come back and get what you got to get, and listen. We cannot allow them, you understand, to keep us from getting ourselves ready for this impending doom. It's coming. I don't care what nobody say. The only thing that's going to be hard for us to fight back at is if we're dealing with flooding and radiation issues. I already told y'all what to do. If you have some flooding, make sure all your food is going in boxes or crates, wooden crates, so that, and keep them airtight sealed, so when the flood recedes, you got your food. Put your food in storage if you have to, okay? We cannot let them catch us with no food. You see, they don't want y'all to get this, because like I said, I find it mighty strange that when I stream here, we having all of these weird cockadoodle things going on, like power outages and comments not showing up. These are not just regular people. These are coming from the powers that be. Certain audiences, they'll have this, certain ones of them not. I wanted y'all to see this right here. When this is our vinegar. Watch this. Straight vinegar. The other one, when I released the top on it, it just actually like bust. Yeah, this one's still bubbling. The other one over there was like fizzing over. I was like, whoo. That's the green sour apple. The red apple, you'll get more action from the red apple. Let me bring it over here right quick. Hang on. And please, y'all, please, all it takes is try anything you can. Don't let them, don't feel discouraged. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be real cheap. How we gonna start? Here's the Here is the I had it was just fizzing all the places. Stop. Oh, ooh. Y'all see all these bubbles? Look at all of that fermentation. Please do it, do it, do it. They make me want to do more. The more, and it's vinegar. It's vinegar. You're going to need your own vinegar. Like I said, that's your medicine. I'm going to show you how to make more medicine. I cannot stress enough the paranoia they have within them. They don't want you all to get the last of the supplies. Get all the jars that you possibly can. They are forever. I'm thinking about it, you have to preserve your lids. The lids have to be preserved the best you can. Now, somebody was telling me when I said get your jars, we're gonna get next week we're gonna do dried beans. I'm gonna bring the jars here, and we're going to put the dried beans in the jars. I don't know what it is. It's just like certain groups of people seem to have an issue or a problem with me as I try to help you all get prepared. This place is for everybody, no matter what race it is. Do not feel left out. I don't care if you're green, blue. It may be some people from another dimension listening. Get yourselves ready too. So it's no reason to feel like you have to attack me or come after me or what have you. It's enough to go around. We all must prepare, okay? Black women, get yourselves prepared. Don't be hanging around waiting nobody to help you now. Y'all know you don't be in no situation like that. Don't be waiting on nobody. Please. Don't wait on no one. Wait on nobody. Hold up, y'all. Now some of these I already done went and did what I had to do. Oops. So here's some of the things I've been doing late nights. I want to show it to y'all. Got my jars ready for the string beans and the tangerines. I'm hoping that I'll get a chance to do some of that. That jar has already been baked in the oven. You want to bake all your jars because you don't want anything growing in there that can potentially make you sick as it sit up. This has gone through the processor. I did some cucumbers the other day. That's my brine. I have managed to find in the thrift store a brand new cutter that cuts rigid. So we got that. We got those. Here's my mango jam. Mango jam tastes it reminds you of peach, but it tastes way better than peach. Way better. These make wonderful gifts. And hopefully I'll be able to show you how we're going to make these into gifts like for Thanksgiving, Christmas, or any old kind of holiday. We got our cloth here. And we have our ribbon so that we can put that over this and prepare it. Or these are nice fall colors. It could be a little bit more brown though. And then look, I got this all over. Don't get it around your food, okay? We got purple for the Temple of the Crossroads. That's purple. Purple and gold is the Temple of the Crossroads color. Just happen to have this to go in the apothecary. Mixing this, mix medicine. Some people uses it for what you call them things? Smoothies. This has been processed already. Sterilized. And then you got your ribbon here. I'm gonna put that over to the side. Let's pull this down so you can see what I'm doing. But this is mango. Oh my God. It's mango jelly. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. This is my fig preserve. This is how it turned out. You can buy figs off while they in season, because the season's finna be gone for figs. Not one fig tree over here. I'm gonna have to ask spirits to bless all my plants. I'm gonna do like some rituals on them. Rituals for me is like putting like I may make something like a little stone or something like that to go on each one of them and prepare them, you know, like a little love offering of some type of fertilizer, whatever the spirit leads me to do, and pour on all of my fruit trees and stuff like that, because a lot is going on with the weather. Some people are experiencing this where their trees are not fruiting. And I remember I spoke to the spirit about it. I said, we're not getting any fruit. And I went to sleep and they showed me that I have an abundance of fruit trees on the other side in the spirit realm. And there were grapes this size. And I got a chance to eat it, which I don't know if it was good or not to be eating fruit, eating from the dream. And apples, just big, beautiful apples laying on the ground. They were not rotted or anything. So they was trying to show me, say, hey, look, you know, you are blessed spiritually with fruit. So I took that as a good sign that if I live and nothing happened, the next year it'll be better for us, because there's a lot of people reporting that that they have no fruit. That is so pretty. Oh, y'all, mango jam. And then I made no, this is not. This is, I think this is the barbecue sauce. I think that's the barbecue. It's the fig or the barbecue. Also made some jarred barbecue sauce. Every night I'm in my kitchen. I got about 40 jars of eggs, pickles. I got so much jams, so many jellies, and the difference between jam and jelly, jam is more, it's a lot of fruit that has gel, and jellies is a little bit more pectin, you know, pectin and less fruit in it, and so it's like jelly-like, jelly. So we got that going, and so now that leads me to my situation here, and I'm going to just rinse my hands just in case I'm on it, and then I'm going to take these in my hands, which I wish I had my strainer, but I don't have my strainer. Remind me, y'all, to get me a strainer. I'm going to get a strainer. Watch me as I do this. And I'm going to rinse these off really well. Try to rinse some of the holes off of them. Like I say, this is your medicine. Blood pressure, anti-inflammatory, antiviral. Antiviral. I want to say cure, but I don't want to get my video snatched. Ice water. Okay, so now we're going to get us a toothpick. If one would come out. Now I was expecting for some to come out. I didn't expect all of them to come out. That means it wasn't screwed on there. I'll get to the chat, y'all, in just a minute. Got a few setbacks here, but we gonna make it, okay? I really want to get in here to the chat. Now, you know we'll never get those back in there the way they were, so do the best you can. You got a situation like this, make sure these things are screwed down tight. I unscrewed it and then screw it back on properly. Now, so we got a mess. I want to take them out these jars anyway and find me something cute, you know, and crafty that I make and put them in. Y'all, is coming, a thin veil. The thin veil is coming, and it's going to be, woo. The fact that we got a lot going on, oh man, ancestors going to be very close to you. This is when they can almost materialize. So y'all better be getting ready for that. It's going to be something. So it's going to be a lot of action coming. So like I said, we can safeguard ourselves and protect ourselves only with the ancestors' help. Tapping into your higher power of yourself is going to help you to be able to transition into something that you may not be familiar with, but your soul source is familiar with it. Okay, anyway, put that on the side and get this out of the way. Things like that do happen. They happen sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Things like that happen sometimes. Sometimes, you know, you have a few setbacks and delays, but what do? You just don't let that stop you. You just got to keep going. Don't let nothing stop you from, I'm the type of person, I'll try a million times and won't give up. People like, where do you get that drive from? My mother. Honey, I've never seen her give up. She was fighting to the very end. Do you hear me? My mom had got cancer and she fought a fight. Do you hear me? And that kind of helped me to prepare myself to do all the fighting I can. Look at it. She had a little piece on there. So you want to just take your time and just put your love into it. Don't be in a rush like me. Then do that, okay? So now what you got to do is you got this garlic here, and you want to poke holes in it like this. Go with this medicine now. This medication. This is a natural herb grown from the ground to heal. What I'm doing, I'm just poking a bunch of holes, and shout out to the person. I can't remember their name that was doing this. This is not my own idea. I'm always looking to find a way to prepare myself to be able to take care of myself. This lowers blood pressure. Now that's a fact. I've lowered my blood pressure plenty of times with garlic. It does not taste good, you understand, but we're going to make it taste good. Drive that hole in there as deeply as you possibly can, even if you have to do it at the top of it. You would think that a video like this would be innocent. You would think that this was innocent. A lot of times we don't realize things that we think are innocent are not innocent. Anything that goes against their agenda is not innocence to them. It can get you in a bunch of trouble. Getting people prepared is messing with their money. If all of them go out, and another thing I need to talk about too, we're going to bottle up beans, rice in these jars after we put them in the oven and let them bake about 12 minutes on 200. I'm going to say this again. We will let them bake, wash them first, let them bake on 220 for 12 minutes. Okay, and then take them out, and then you're going to sterilize your tops in hot boiling water. Don't let them stay in there too long. Once again, on this lid, there's a gasket on this lid, and it is made of rubber. And excuse me, y'all, I go back and catch a bunch of mistakes. So if I have any mistakes, I don't have anybody in here to say, cut. It's just a mistake. It does not mean that I am suffering from Alzheimer's or senile dementia. It's just sometimes when I run away with my mouth and I got so much going on, I'm not a good multitasker. I do make mistakes. So you boil them too long, then you lose your seal. This rubber is what's going to press this on like a gasket to keep germs out. And like I say, we're going to also have a demonstration where we're going to can. Instead of using this, it's going to be hot wax. We'll pour wax on the top. And once you pour wax on the top, you no longer need lids. Really don't need lids. You could just use cloth. The thing where we're going, the problem that we have where we're going is, are we going to have these? These are going to be very important. Or are we going to have wax? In order to keep this going, you do need leads. You do need wax. No way to get around that. You can have jars, but if you ain't got nothing to cover with, you still screwed. They're coming after the Amish people. The Amish people that were selling organics to us, so, you know, soaps and candles and jars and fruits and jellies, jams, you know, veggies and meat. They just imposed a fine on one of the Amish people. You know, they said it was some kind of club you had to be a part of. I guess they were mad because they couldn't be a part of the club. Who knows? I don't know. But let's just put it like this. We're going to be like the Amish people because that's where this channel is going. Get ready. I'm going to be showing you how to plant your little seedlings to get ready for our fall garden. That is coming next when I come down here in my truck myself, and I can dedicate most of my time to you all, because this is what the temple, I'm finally understanding what the temple of the Crossroads is all about. Even though I really enjoyed myself with the last 2 times we've done the veneration and people come here to the temple. You understand what I'm saying? It was a good experience, but this is not necessarily what the temple is about. The temple is not a place where we're going to have slumber parties and all of that stuff. The temple is here to get us prepared to be what? Self-sufficient, and how to treat ourselves and everything if we have our own sicknesses and medical problems and everything, okay? And so every week I am dedicating myself to the cause of the Temple of the Crossroads. That's what I'm doing. This is my contribution to this nonprofit organization, as I've been contemplating just turning it into just a for-profit versus a non-profit. Okay, I just been back and forth with that. The spirits will decide at the end of the day. So don't be surprised if I say, "Oh, we're for-profit now." Okay. Now I'm gonna put this out aside, and I'm going to come back here, and I want to show you all the little teeny weeny holes. Okay, so this is gonna be ready. So I want to just at least demonstrate that for you. Okay. Now we got honey here. We got organic honey. Organic horny. We got that here. If I can pull this tab off of here. Don't they know the arthritis? Us arthritis are not able to pull on this because I got arthritis. What is old folks supposed to do when we can't get into this? This is awful, and I don't have anybody here who can help me get in here. Well, if you can't get in here because you're arthritic, to be honest with you, after having COVID, it seems like arthritis in every joint of my body. You just don't never be the same after you catch that stuff. I don't know what type of. You can't even say that word. Hey, shut up. That might get me messed up. I just ain't been well in my joints. I hate that you said that. I don't know where this video going from now. Because you can't say nothing about that stuff. Honey, they got this stuff welded on here. I've never had such a hard time getting into... God, motherfucking damn. Excuse me, Temple. This thing... Come on, y'all. Let's get the thumbs up. What? It's like cardboard. I had to cut it off. Think about old people who got arthritis, what they're going through. They probably have to call somebody for 2 or 3 hours away. Say, could you? And most of that, I can't get it off. You'd have to use a knife. I don't know what's going on. This company, even the sticker is on upside down. Well, they're subject to mistakes. I guess you're supposed to turn it upside down when you finish it. I want to make sure that cardboard is off of here. Hold up, y'all. That's weird. I'm talking about how hard it was. Now, they might just put it up here, upside down so you can, well, anyway, we're going to use some honey in here. And it's raw honey. Even though I was saying it was organic, it is actually raw. God in heaven. My arm just about whooped. Okay. So, we got our first one ready. There you go, y'all. And on the other side, I got another rag. Other rag fell on the floor. I'm just going to leave it down there until I get to a point where I can go down there and get it. I ain't going to go down there yet. I'm almost 6 foot tall. That's too much bending for me. Hello? I'll just take this off. Some people say they use a napkin, some sterile or whatever. Like I was telling y'all, this is Like I said, you don't have to pressure cook this or bathe it to process it. Okay? It's just like it's just like honey. Now, honey does not have to be pressure cooked. There is, to some extent, some botulism. They said low amounts of botulism in honey. This is why you don't give it to your babies. They don't have an immune system to fight that. Okay. We're going to drop that in there. And so I'll go to the next one. I'm just going to be making little holes in it. And you let these sit. It's going to be your blood pressure medicine. If anything go down, and the and age you decides we're not giving y'all no more blood pressure medicines. You're on your own. At least you got, each one of these is a pill. You can start now. Don't wait till later. Start doing what you can. This is not any type of medical advice. YouTube and Google. This is just a homeopathic type solution for people who want to use anything alternative, home remedy, what have you. That one is also cut with holes. You may be able to see it, you might not. So I'm just going to keep on putting my holes in here. If you want to do this project, you need mason jars. I'm using this size. I'll have to look on the box to see. They are considered nothing. It's a half a pint. That's a half a pint jar. This is a pint. Then you get up to your quart sizes. I think that was a quart size that I showed y'all just a minute ago. And they get all the way up to gallon. I have not been able to find gallon sizes. You would probably have to order your gallon size off the internet. They're going to be expensive because you got to pay for shipping and handling, and glass is heavy. I want to do, and I'm skipping ahead of time. You know, I don't mind skipping because we really need to move fast. So rather than need to be concerned about somebody beating me to it and doing a show on it, I guess it really don't matter anyways. If we helping people, we're just helping people, you know. It's not about, I did it first, no. Because I'm learning, I'm going to the internet myself, looking at people getting ready. I'm mostly finding, you know, Caucasian Americans. Somebody was saying, we need to stop talking about, you know, race and everything. We did stop talking about race. And you see where that got us, don't you? I don't think there's anything wrong with talking about race or gender, as long as there's no hate. We don't need to do any hate towards anybody. I have no hatred towards anybody, but I must say, you know, I'm referencing that I am concerned about people that look like myself personally getting themselves prepared. They may not do that for me, but I'm following the instructions of the ancestors. So, you know, it is important. You may find some holes on here and there. Just take them off. It's important that I stress to African American women, because I'm an African American woman, according to the Census Bureau, which I would want to say, no, I'm not an African American woman. I'm just, I'm an extraterrestrial from the Boetis star system, you know, and a multi-dimensional being that is wanted in the on the asteroid, okay, the rogue asteroid in Zeth-Zordon, you know. But if I say all of that, nobody understands. So only reason why I'm categorizing myself and referencing to others and stuff and labeling to them is because that's sometimes the only thing most people understand. Because I don't necessarily feel like I'm an African American woman, you know, but this is what I heard. Somebody told me I was one, and I was like, okay, thank you. I did not know that, you know, because I am a citizen, a fugitive of Zeth-Zordon. So I spend most of my time trying to figure out how I can, you know, myself personally, because in Zeth-Zordon, I am not, and I don't look like this. I am white in Zeth-Zordon, believe it or not. Okay, so you can be black here and in another dimension, you know, you may be a whole nother race. I'm just telling y'all. I know y'all gonna say this lady is motherfucking crazy. But I'm only telling you my reality. My reality ain't gonna be like yours. My reality gonna be different, you know. So if you come here and say it's no such thing as this and that, then that means you on the wrong chapter, okay? You're on the wrong chapter. You need to get your book and find out what chapter you supposed to be on. There's nothing wrong with that. It ain't nothing wrong with me. It's something wrong with you if you over here and you know what I'm saying is not right and it don't make sense. So you got to question your own sanity. Now, don't question mine, okay? Because I know who and what I am. You just don't know who you are if you're over here and you don't vibe with what I'm talking about. And I'm just sitting it over here. It would help for you all to be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to be talking about certain things as we get prepared. It's going to be a lot of fun preparing yourself, and you will be shocked. And you when you see the results of your work and the fruits of your labor, you are going to be beside yourself and in awe, knowing that you can do just what they do in the supermarkets and the stores. You know what I'm saying? So we're just putting these holes in here so that it can soak up the honey, because honey has also antiviral properties and antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. You didn't know that. It is good for people who have allergies so that they can build an immunity. Just don't give it to babies. Please don't do that. Your baby can get botulism, and I want y'all to look that up. That ain't good, because the immune system can't fight as well as ours. You know, so that's the only reason why I reference colors. I do need to reference the fact that I don't see very many African American women doing cannings. This is going to change because I am viral. I am very infectious. Whatever I do, silently other people follow. So we're going to start seeing more African American women, you know, doing canning. Now, it could be a whole bunch of African American women out there doing it on YouTube, but, you know, we don't get as much coverage. Right now, there are some African American people that are pissed off with Facebook because they said they don't do them right, and these people are upset and angry. I'm just not a Facebook person. I just never could. The only people do me right really is YouTube. YouTube will tolerate me. But I see them, they mess with my numbers. You know, they take like huge chunks from me. They mess with like my subscribers, like taking 10 off, 20 off here. And people be telling me, say, hey, I was subscribed to you, and they unsubscribe me. I said, oh, that happens all the time. So I always tell people, check and make sure you subscribe. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but out of all of them, YouTube is a little bit more lenient for me. So I think the guys at YouTube really have hots for mama. Shout out to the YouTube crew, because I'm telling you, a lot of what I do, I cannot do it on TikTok. I can't get a TikTok following. Y'all, I told y'all, I heard myself make a mistake. I had made it all the way up to 335 on TikTok. I'm trying to get to 1,000 so I can go live. As soon as I said that, because, you know, TikTok is right over here. Google got TikTok too. Asians own it, but they got it too. As soon as I said that, my followers went down to 200 and something. So now I'm building my way back up again. I said, oh Lord, they won't let me catch a break, not even over there. So they're already on me. They said, no, we're not gonna let you come over here. No. We got all we gonna have, telling the truth. There's some truth over there on TikTok. Oh God. When I found out about the great mud floods and the fact that this place once was an ancient place, it was not a place with no huts and all of that and teepees, and that's not what this was. This place looked like ancient Rome. It looked like Morocco. Them downtown Moroccan things, they're under us. Y'all need to see that. They're under the buildings of New York and all over the place. They are digging up these places, and they were black Moors. This is a black Moorish ancient civilization that we stand on. They had electricity and lights. They showed all of that. I was like, oh my God, beautiful. I said, but they told us that electricity didn't show up to about 1800. Baby. This place was already electrified. Weather warfare and weather anomalies and stuff, that stuff is old technology. They've been making, man, I can't talk about all of that. I was just about to talk about germ warfare and all that. That's been going on way before our great. Y'all need to see that ancient civilization. They said there's a place in Chicago and some places in New York right now. Still got that ancient Roman, Moroccan type style look with the little domes, the metal domes on tops. And the steeples that was on there was actually the electrical generator that actually powered the place up. We've been lied to. We've been lied to, y'all. And then they showed these giants, these temples, the temples for the giant people, and the massive doors standing about 3 and 4 stories high, the doors themselves. And I said, wow, books the size of me, the height of me, big ancient size books and stuff of the giants. This is what's really here. This is Tortoria. And some other people may have other names for it, Little Turtle Island, and just all kind of different names of what they call this place, but it wasn't America. America is built on nothing but a foundation of lies. That's why it is coming down. Be prepared to see these ancient cities rise once again from the waters as they cry out their history. Hello? And I just thank the ancestors, because these ancient Moors that live in my body, you understand, want to make sure that I tell, you know, the people who are on my end that that great city existed and is still and it shall resurrect itself once again. And that's what that song was about. And if y'all want me to, I'll put it back on there so you can hear. It's so funny, when I made that song, that's me doing all of the musical work and all that. I did that on my keyboard, just as loud as it can be. When I upload to YouTube, they lower the settings of the audio at YouTube itself. So I have to go through a lot of hurdles, and this is why they actually elected me to do this, because they knew she's a toughie. My mom always said, that's a toughie right there. When I was growing up, she's a toughie. She don't give up easy. So they're not going to choose nobody who give up easy, timid, shy, quick to cry. They need somebody strong, somebody like, okay, fuck that. Well, then shit, I can't get it up this way. I'm finna go on the other side and pry it up like that. My mama broke her arm doing some shit like that. That's why my arm can't bother. If you tell me it's under the car, I'm gonna lift the car up and find it. That's just how I am. There's a lot of us out there, we tough. I ain't gonna choose you if you whining. I want to get my nails dirty. Mom don't mind getting her nails dirty. Y'all, I be having clay under my nails. Now, I did take my time and clean my nails off, because I know they're going to be saying, how you don't do this here? Your nails ain't even much clean. Girl, bye. You know. But, yeah. So, I don't mind. I get my hands down in my clay. Shout out to the person who bought that doll. Yikes. I did not expect for it to sell. Yikes. I'm backed up now. That doll sold so fast. So I'm going to start perfecting my dolls so everyone can have them. They're hard to find. When people get them, they don't want to get rid of them. Those type of dolls. This is a ball jointed doll. The feet bend, the arms bend. When you get my dolls, they come with an instruction booklet. Somebody went and got a consult from me to figure out how to operate a doll. They said they was going to buy a doll from me, and then they changed their mind and bought one from another source. And I think this is her who bought this doll. I'm not sure. I think it's you. I think you did that. I think you went ahead and purchased the doll and called and said, I got my doll. Where you get it from? I got it from somebody, such. I just trying to see, go over how to operate. I said, I can't guarantee you that I can operate nobody else's doll. It's best to call the doll maker, because I'm sure they wouldn't want you calling me. That make them feel some kind of way. Everybody want to do their own, give their own instructions on their own doll. And if they're not giving you any instructions on your doll, then that means that doll might not have been intended for what you wanted. It's best to come to me to get a doll, because I'm going to create my doll the way, you know, I and spirit feel like it will work best for you. See, so I customize my stuff. The other people just making a doll because they think it's cute. My doll's got power. My doll's got power. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. You get something from me, it's going to work. Now, if you asking it to cut your lights on and off and make a double of you to go to work while you stay at home, if you got that kind of power, baby, you can do it. Because the power is in you, but you know you can't do nothing like that. Don't be asking no doll to do that. Don't call me back and tell me. One lady had told me, she said, this was way back when I was selling, like 2009. I'm disappointed. Why? Because I asked my doll to turn my lights on and it didn't. I said, baby, for $35, you ain't gonna find no doll that's gonna cut no lights on and off. You can pay $10,000 or $15,000 for that, and you ain't gonna get that, because it's no such thing. Dolls work on the spiritual realm now. These are astral spiritual dolls, and then your work manifests. These are not no kind of commandos. These are not remote controls, lady. They're not. I don't make remote control dolls. Some of the things people want, it's fascinating. It's fascinating. Like I said, you gotta be reasonable. If you ain't got that kind of power in you, don't expect it. We got money dolls that can manifest money for you. We sure do. So just know that your dolls operate in the spirit realm. Give you spiritual favor that, like I say, that eventually helps you in the physical world. Okay, y'all. So this jar is complete. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to dunk everything in it, because we want all of this to soak up the, we won't be, I call them garlic peels or garlic capsules. We want it to soak up the honey. So we can look at this like each one of these as a medication. Y'all, I'm getting sleepy, like I just want to go on to sleep. I've been up all night, went to bed at 9 o'clock this morning in the kitchen, preserving. I'm most active at night. Most of us root workers are up in the night. You got your daytime root workers, and you got your nighttime root workers. They come in. We got different shifts we cover. Okay, there we go. And it's so pretty. Rinse it just to make, just to make sure ain't no hair or nothing on it. These are bald. This is the ball I was telling y'all about. They had some generic ones in there, and people bought them up. So now, ball's sitting in here, because you're going to pay a little bit more for ball. Let me let you see this. These are for my wide mouth lids. I need somebody to load my dishwasher. Trying to get somebody to... Willie! Come here. At least load the dishwasher. And some need to be on this house from clogging up. That man said that this house clogs up because nobody's here running this water. Hey, Willie, load the dishwasher. You heard? Huh? It's doing it again? The internet is out. Reset it. It hadn't been reset since the lights went out. The jars. The ones in there.
All the jars?
Load is just the minute you feel like loading in there. Okay. You're on the payroll at the Temple of the Crossroads. They was talking about them PPP loans, huh? Oh man. I told you, we ain't no count after getting that big C, is it? That big C, whoo, got our joints hurt. Yeah. Like mama got the hood and all in him from catching that stuff, the joints in like that. They be ailing you all the time. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm having a flare up right there with that little joint right there. That's like some little swelling going on here. Don't pay mama elbows no attention. They just shine and make them look like they ashy. Look at that. Look at that. Stiff back and everything. I ain't getting into that. Because I ain't finna give out no medical misinformation. Now, you could have got more in here. So you're going to label it with the date. I had some of these right here at home, and they just disappeared. I have something that steals from me. I'm going to go ahead on and put this label on here. Yes, honey. Let me get mama's stuff, taking it all the way over to Africa. I think it's some dimensional things going on. Okay, so I don't want to ruin this. These are dissolvable, meaning that once you put them in the water, you can reuse this. So I'm just going to put that at the top up there. And when we put it on here, we're going to label this what it is. You see a pen in that apothecary on that shelf anywhere? A pen, a marker, or something. You might want to turn the light on so you can see. Here's the light right here.
Power on.
You don't see anything? Oh, what about the other side? I'm sleepy. See anything over there? Over on the other side. It's a jar, ain't it? A jar with pens and pussies in it? I'm getting there. I got an apothecary at home too, so I be getting kind of mixed up. Hang on, let me look. Let me double check myself. Y'all should have markers coming. I have classes in town. We have markers and stuff. Huh? Yeah. Good. I'm gonna get my extension cord. Give you one. Just fit the ones you can in now. So this right here is a honey garlic. Remedy, something. What's the date, Willie?
Date?
I think it's the 14th. And you want to put the date on that.
Yeah, you're right.
So I just labeled that. And then you want to put this in a place that receives less sunlight and let this cure. You want to let this cure for about 2 weeks, but mine, so I'm just going to leave mine in here. And the longer it stays in here, the longer it ages, the better this gets. Okay, so I want to show you all how to do that. We're going to put the top back on this honey. We're going to put that over there. We're going to get this out of the way. Our top. Those are dissolvable tops. You know how you go and you get some of these things and you soak on these jars and it look like the sticker won't come off of nothing? Well, these are not going to be like that. Once you wash this, the sticker won't come off so that you can use that again. Here's our honey. And I guess they got the label upside down because they want you to turn it like this to make it look cute. And you say, oh, look, that's the way it works. Okay, so we're going to put this aside. I put some of my stuff up. Okay, I got a cabinet here. Let me put this up in the cabinet. dun it. Hey! Where that? Hang on, y'all. Cause I be watching this. Where? What is this? Okay. That's sad. I do not know how to roll it. Okay, y'all, pray for me. I just loaded up a dishwasher, and I don't know how to do it. The ladies, when they came to the temple, they knew how to work it. I don't know how to work it. One time we had a little bit of some leaking going on here, but since then the plumbing's supposed to have been fixed. Let's hope that don't happen no more. Okay, so now, so it's running. All of the jars that I showed y'all last week that I collected, they are loaded in the machine so they can be sterilized. When they come out, I will inspect them. When you get your jars, do an inspection, because I bought it from a lady blindly. I didn't know her. I didn't look at the jars. My son just picked them. I cashed out her. She gave me 36 jars for $24. They were used. So you have to watch. I'm gonna have to watch her and see what's going on, because sometimes people have chip jars. She could be trying to get rid of her chip jars. I ain't gonna put that on her, because maybe she's not doing that. But you don't want your jars chipped around the lids, because they're really no good. And who wants to get cut, you know? So you want to be looking at all of this to see if it got a crack in it or a small crack, because once that happens, they're gone. There's no resurrection of things of that nature. So I always inspect mine before I load them up. So who wants to be, you know what I'm saying? Putting your good viruses and mold and things of that nature. Now, I was playing around with that. I got 2 of them. What I'm getting ready to do is we're going to get our vinegar out of the way. This is like full-fledged vinegar. Is this thing still? Okay, I rinsed this off, so. I see some mother in here. That's a good sign. These are red apples that have turned yellow. There could be some GMO going on in there. I noticed that the green apple is not as fizzy and strong as the red apple. So I'm going to recommend red apple. Now, to the good part. I was going to do tangerines, but I can't. I can put the tangerines in the jar. But I will have to go home and make a syrup for it. Because if you want your tangerines to taste good, these are mandarins. But y'all seen the mandarins in the jar. I'm not going to take mine in sections. I'm going to leave them in there whole. I have a 3-pound bag of mandarin oranges. They will have to be peeled. I like them whole. And you can do them in sections if you want to. But I need to make sort of like a brine, but they don't call it brine, I don't think. It's just like a syrup that you make where you take your boil and you add your water to it. Somebody was telling me to try honey, or you can just use raw sugar if you want to. Raw sugar is more difficult to sweeten, so you have to use far more raw sugar. I'm suggesting that you use, if you're really on a conscious thing, honey. You have your water, and like I said, in a boiler, and you'll just let it boil and boil and boil until it thickens. Me, myself personally, I'm just gonna be using some white sugar. I noticed that they just gets to the point. Some people want pectin in there so it can get thick. Pectin helps it to get thicker. You ever open up a can of peaches or mandarin oranges and there's thick syrup on there like that? You're gonna make you some of that first. Have that boiling. But I still can. Now I don't want to take a chance because the oranges will probably start browning and stuff like that. So I'm gonna wait till I get home, then bring it back and let you all see it, because I said I was not. It's just too much to use the stove and be cooking and all of that. So I'm not gonna be able to get to that today. But we're going to can tangerines and oranges. You can can oranges. You can can applesauce. You make your very own applesauce. You can can raspberries, not necessarily, you know, making a jam or a jelly, but just more or less processing just peeled fruit to be in a syrup that you create, that you cook the syrup, you know what I'm saying, like that. They comes where, you know, they say nobody can go nowhere, complete lockdown, and you in your house is you and your serves. Y'all gonna hear a little stuff going on here because for some reason, y'all just, let's hope that just don't start flooding everything, flooding. Ooh, Lord. Because the plumber man is an hour away. I wouldn't even get him this time of night. Y'all hear that bloop, 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 bloop. You sitting right next to your serves and you're saying, okay, you will not be hungry. Also, flour can be put in these things too. You can preserve flour, you can preserve oil, vegetable oil, olive oil, coconut oil, all in these jars. Cereal. I got popcorn seeds that I'm going to sit down with y'all. We're going to put popcorn seeds in the jar. Beans, noodles, dried stuff. You can, now, if you decide you want to cook it, cook the noodles and put it in here. This is when you're going to need a pressure cooker. And a pressure cooker, if you don't know what you're doing, it can blow up. Boom. Boom. Do you understand? Because there's so much pressure with those cookers. And you got to really follow the guidelines of a recipe. They say get 2 pounds of this and a half a pound of that. And then you got to follow that to the T. When you're dealing with meat products, or you can die. I'm going to take y'all real slow. I have done pressure cooking before. My pressure cooker is put up. I don't feel like going and digging up them old, you understand, digging up old bones, you understand, because you might dig up something. It's just something about going back into the past. One thing you don't want to find them missing, and it just frustrates me. Okay, so them boxes will be there for my children so they can unpack them and do what they got. Okay, so what I'm finna do now, I'm finna rinse these string beans, y'all. What are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do now? Well, you can make you a brine. Look at me, I done had that sitting all on the cut board and everything. We're gonna do some pickled string beans. I think I'm gonna make a brine up right quick. I think I have time to make a brine. But right now I'm just rinsing the string beans. And I'm placing it here. And I'm just going to cut the tips off of them because I don't like string beans with a tip on it. I got this big bag here out of Walmart. It must have been special that day. The bag cost $3.25. You get hungry during, God forbid, the apocalypse. Or whatever this is that, you know, is coming. Because everybody called me and said, something don't feel right. I said, that is your natural instinct letting you know that you got to come up with some plans. Everybody know the government. You can't hide it from nobody no more because people got instincts. When you did what you did everything but took people's natural instincts from them. You weren't able to take that with you. People know it's coming. So I don't care how America try to act like things are all right. I got to thinking about I was telling y'all about America is getting mob style. Ha ha! Mafia style. Told y'all about this about a week ago. It might have been 4 or 5 days ago, but honey, they going back to their mob tactics. They said they want them some. Well, first they said 2,600. Now they saying 86,000. Armed, fit, ready to get down. Employees that are willing to use deadly force to collect taxes. Some people say that they're going after people who owe student loans, any type of government loan. Even people who may be relying on benefits that they tired of paying. I'm tired of paying Social Security. I'm tired of paying, providing Section 8 housing. So to me, I think if anything, they're going after that too. You owe any kind of government loans and you ain't paying them, they're coming for you. Now, I'm going to get a little people say, don't be bringing up color, but I can't talk if I can't bring up color. I just feel like all these loans, they were not necessarily designed for us. That's why I'm seeing our mugshots when they say, hey, tax evasion, PPP loan fraud, all that. I'm seeing our faces. I'm seeing our faces. Now, I wish I had been able to get me one of those loans, but my ancestors wouldn't allow me to get one. They wouldn't allow me to get one. They said you don't need to borrow anything, which I have borrowed some loans before, but they weren't government backed. They were bank backed, and they take money. They draft money out of my account. Want some money. You want to try it? It's called an E-loan. I qualified for a $20,000 E-loan. I only got 10 out of it because I couldn't see myself buying. And it wasn't too bad. For $20,000, it wanted to be, the payments were going to be like $650 a month for 5 years. But I settled on getting only 10 and only got 2 years left come September. So I feel like I'm some important. Mama feels some important. 2 years and they'll get paid off, and I'm not borrowing any more money like that. Because $10,000 ain't enough to do what I need. I just must not deal with that. If I borrow some money, I need about $200,000. But I never borrowed any of the government loans or anything like that. I just left that stuff alone. I had somebody got mad with me because I wouldn't borrow one. Kept calling, did you apply? Did you apply? What you want me to borrow that for so bad? I don't want that money. Because I knew it was going to be trouble. I didn't bother with it. My arthritis, y'all, my arthritis. Good. My arthritic arm. Okay. I hear you talking. I hear y'all talking on there. I'm finna make a grind real quick while I'm cutting up something. Hope y'all can see everything. Yeah, so whose mugshots I'm seeing? A bunch of black men's mugshots. For some strange reason, I'm not seeing. Ooh, I just got the gas that's going. Please go ahead and hurry to get this going. Okay. That was too much gas in this bill. Okay. So I'm gonna put me so much water in here. No, y'all can't see me yet. That's gonna be covered, y'all, soon. I'm gonna make my own towels, my own personal towels. I'm gonna make Medusa. I think I'm gonna do Medusa. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Medusa. What am I doing? I'm actually putting my grind together. Let me let y'all see me. Can y'all see me now? I'm gonna put my brown together. Well, I want some dill. Now, when you are pickling and preserving acidic fruits, you can use your own little taste of how you want to do it. But when you're pressure cooking, you must go by a recipe. Unless you're a person, you've been doing this, your family passed down a recipe and you know it by heart on top of your head. And it's very important that you go by the recipe. I got some curry. That was dill I just put in here. Now I got some curry. I may need to show y'all all of this. Let's see how many string beans I got. I hope I have enough wine here. That's my curry. I love curry in my stuff. And I'm going to put just a few peppercorn medley in here. But I'm going to dress it up in the end in the jars, because I think it's pretty when you do it like that. Oh, I thought I had brought my bay leaves here. I know I got some in the apothecary over there. I want to put in here some garlic powder and onion powder. That was dill I just had, because I noticed I didn't show it to y'all. Now, when you're dealing with spice cream, they need an anti-caking agent really bad. They cake up really, really bad on us, y'all. I hate they cake up so bad. So, what do? I go under here and I try to fry this up. Checking on the dishwasher. And okay, there we go. I had to do a little something, you know, to get that going. There we go. So now it does pretty good. I got this going. Let me put this on the eye so I can at least, I'm just wasting precious gas because I'm not utilizing it. And my onion powder, I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of this. A little bit goes a long ways. They hadn't been opened yet. Okay. Man, it's caked up too, y'all. I think it is close to the heat. I think that's what's causing this caking issue. But if it cakes up, you know how to go in there and get what you need out of that. Now don't you? Take your knife and scrape it. Okay. Okay, we got our onion in here. Now if you want to just cut up natural herbs, and just natural onions to go in there, you know, you want to really get a little fancy with it in your brines, it'll be fine. You may want to put lemon in it or what have you, but we're going to use vinegar. Hang on. I wanted to show you all before I get deep into this, what's going on with this This is the sauerkraut. I noticed that it, you know how krauts, when you get it, it kind of does a little bit of darkening. It's darkening at the top. So this is our kraut, which it is. There's no popping, so it's processed. Well, you know, it doesn't make any difference if this is processed or not, because it's very, very acidic. Okay? And that's what we're going to do with our string beans. We're going to make it very acidic. I've already did this. This is what I'm going for. So I'm going to add my vinegar. This is what's going to pickle it and make it less desirable to bacteria and viruses. Okay? Smells really good. Put a little bit of black pepper in there. Didn't put this in. I put a little. I don't know if I put a little bit in there. I put a little bit more in there. I want a little more. I want to smell this. I want to put some of this butter in there too. I don't like my stuff tasting bland. Oh yes. You may want to try adobo. Kind of caked up a little. Anyway, keep this away from the heat. Kind of keep your seasonings away from your above the stove. Certain ones can't go there. I think that's all I want to put in there. And to give it like a nice little meaty special taste, we'll add a little bit of virgin, extra virgin olive oil in there. I'm putting a little bit in there so it can stick to my string beans. The brine can stick. So we got some of that going on there. Okay. I'm going to use their salt. Use this kosher dill pickling. I can't get enough. I love the way it smells. Because we're pickling string beans now. You can pickle a lot. Oh, shit. I just about damn turned the whole package. But it's not going to hurt anything because it needs to be salty because I like my pickle things with salt in it. Hang on a minute. Got my favorite big pretty spoon. So we can stir. We're stirring here. Hey, bro, I know you watching me. I found a brother of mine on Ancestral, of all places, or brother. Who would think that we'd ever meet? But it's interesting because our CMs are very high, and it was saying that he could be a first cousin, or he could be my uncle, or my nephew, or a brother. Spirit telling me that's my brother. He looks just like me. And he's a famous artist. So I was like, okay. We got this competition going back and forth, showing our artwork off. Who would ever think that your brother would be an artist too? So what's going on with that? And come to find out the other family members, they can draw and paint too. No. I was looking at some of their art. Oh! Smells so beautiful. Smells so beautiful. Now, what these for? So you put your spoon in here, and you don't have to mess up anything. Okay, so I got one of those going, and I'm gonna rinse off my top. It's not good to be cooking and boiling without a top, because and kind of put it somewhat on, not all the way on, just in case your brine try to boil over because there's too much pressure on there, okay? With a pressure cooker, it will clamp down so tight, it won't be able to come out. So that's what can cause an explosion. Here, it would just run all off, and then mama have a whole lot of work to do trying to clean up a mess. So that's what we're gonna just leave that top somewhat off, just a little bit. And we're cooking our brine for our string beans. Now I can sit here and talk to you great guys. Once again, while we're cutting up the string beans. So you can, this is something you can do once a week. Don't pressure yourself. Don't worry yourself. Do a little at a time. If you're in the kitchen, in the summertime, make sure you got a cup of ice water sitting right next to you, because you're going to need it. Now, here we go. So, I'm going to cut the ends off. Like I said, the chicks will appreciate it. So I can separate them, I'm going to get me, I like my white bowl. Got my white bowl. Rinse that out real good. That garlic will go really good in them string beans, y'all. I can smell a hint of garlic here. I'm gonna cut up the garlic and stuff to actually go in it. I'm gonna boil them with the brine. I'm gonna throw them down in there because I got my bowl down there rinsed out real good. Make sure I got this rinsed out well. Now, here we go. So, we're going to cut the ends off. You know, like the little ends like that. We're just going to cut them off like so. Okay? Like I said, this is a very cheap thing to can. That is a survival food. And that is string beans. No, I'm not going to cook mine. They don't have to be cooked. Somebody else may want to cook them. Once you start to get into like just cooking it with salt and water and whatever, and that's it. If you ain't got the pickling agent like vinegar in it, now you need it's going to require a pressure cooker, but not if you're pickling now. Anytime you're creating something without some type of agent like acidic, something very acidic, this is what leads you to having to have the pressure cooker. The pressure cooker can go anywhere from $140, $50 to up to $1,000. Like if you opened up a home business, I looked on Etsy. Those people are canning, and I'm gonna buy some of it. They're canning everything, like cheese products, and I look at reviews first. If I see what this person got, a lot of good reviews. Oh, okay. Can you wait till I'm gonna cut this open, but I don't take no more.
It's already 8:26.
Okay, hang on, let me do this right quick. Okay. Help me cut him. That's my son. He is ready to go. He is ready to go. And he ain't playing. Lord, he got me at a bad time. But what I was saying, those pressure cookers, on Etsy, these people have everything. Sauces, like we're gonna make sauces, spaghetti sauces, and all of this stuff. And if you get real good at it, you can go to Etsy and you can sell these things. Pickle string beans on Etsy. They got people selling cakes, cookies, everything on that site. I just would say look at the reviews first of all, whatever. Also, y'all, huh? Okay, tell he could just wait till I just drop this right quick inside the jars and I'm done, okay? Okay. Willie, y'all go take him there and you come back and pick me up.
I don't feel like driving way back down here. You gotta go home, come all the way back
Yeah,
down
come
here.
back and get me.
Nita, please don't make me drive way back down here.
Because if he gotta go, he gotta go.
I gotta come way back down here. I don't feel
Yeah,
like doing
yeah,
that.
because he got to go to
I
work.
don't feel like driving way back down here.
Well, just leave me here. Just leave me. Leave me. Just leave, mama. Y'all just leave me. Who gonna head on home? I just stay here. Your daddy, he'll come back and get me. Just don't leave. I was like, yeah, go ahead. Okay. Love you too, baby. Be safe, okay? He'll come back and get me. He ain't gonna leave me down here. We'll talk about that later. Not now. I'm doing a live stream. You don't have at least 30 minutes, Puka? Puka. But I'm talking about you got 30 minutes, don't you?
30 minutes. That's about what, around 9 o'clock?
Yeah,
9:30,
yeah, you got 30 minutes, right quick. Huh? And just be, huh?
Yes, I mean, depends on how long it takes.
It don't take but about 30 minutes. 30 minutes. If you want to get a knife and you and your dad and help me cut this, y'all want to help me cut it right there? Do you cut stuff?
You know, it's good with knives.
You're in my eyes, sir.
We wash your hands first. It's a knife in him. Mr. Woody gonna cut, but you ain't got nothing to cut on with, do you? Because I'm cutting them like 2 at a time. Excuse me, y'all.
Yeah.
What?
That long road, driving back down here long.
Y'all just don't know. Y'all better be getting prepared. And when I'm dead and gone, I can see y'all around here. I'm gonna give my daughters a shotgun, and I'm gonna tell them, say, you know, y'all ration out the food. Don't let your dad get too much of it. You have to shoot him, just shoot him. I'm just playing.
I might be dead and gonna you do.
Pooh, then you say I'm gonna have to have a shotgun to ration the food out. My son told me that. He said,
You
"Mom,
might
call."
have to cut.
There's one in the drawer. You gotta wash your hand before you touch the
I
knife.
know, but let me cut it. What can I cut?
Where you wanna cut it at? Wherever you cut it. Get a plate so you won't have to cut. He gonna help me, Pooh.
I try to cut the rest of the salad.
Okay, I'm doing live stream, please. It'd be nice if these people, when they cut the ends off of them, but they tend to leave the ends on. This is a good reason to grow these next year. Y'all grow some string beans so you can can your string beans. You had enough water, Pooh? That's some water over there in that thing over there, just a little bit. Just a little. We hadn't gotten those bottles filled up yet. You
Give me a knife.
you have to ask nicely because I don't like the way you asked.
I just give me a knife.
Said, give me a knife, please.
Please give me a knife, please.
Okay.
You're welcome. Hey, put me out there.
You just fucked up.
Yes, I do.
What happened?
How you pop out?
Guess where I found those? I told you I found all the stuff I told you I couldn't find. This just showed up. We couldn't find it.
Yeah, but I'm like that good.
I'll use it, huh? There you go. These are string beans. One fell on the floor. Can you pick it up?
Come on, make me do this.
Look, it's a string bean down there. Now, yeah, it fell under there. You see it? Your body aching around the joints.
No.
Your joints ain't sore.
No,
My wrist sore. My wrist is sore. I mean, like something sore. Huh? Here you go.
Cool.
There you go. Wait, you dropped the string bean over there. Okay, Mr. Whittle washed his hand over there at the other sink over there, so we got
So
to,
when I cut it, what I do?
look, come over here so you can see. You got to learn
over
too.
here.
See the ends, just a little teeny bit of the ends, those little parts.
Mhm.
I'm just cutting them off, and then you could put them over here in the. I got a bowl. Bring it over here as you go. Just tote them over here. He gonna help me out, y'all, so I can get them. Yeah, so y'all. Ooh, that brine smells excellent. You smell that brine, Mr. Whittle?
Nope.
You don't smell that cooking? Breathe out your mouth and not out. Breathe out your nose. I'm sorry. Stop breathing out your mouth and you'll smell it. Now, close your mouth and take a breath. Do you smell it now? You don't. You can't smell? That stuff is strong. I smell the vinegar in it and everything. Yep, me and my people here on YouTube, we getting prepared. Us women, some of them, us men are getting prepared too, so that when they, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Miss Wiz, you gonna be eating these too. You know that, don't you?
No.
If you get hungry.
Nope. I don't like these.
What you gonna do when you get home?
I don't know.
You gonna be eating something?
Man, why I gotta do these though?
What you think you gonna be eating? Cause you ain't finna suck up all my jams and jellies and preserves.
I guess I gotta be hungry.
Everybody eat one string bean a day and a spoonful of jelly.
We don't have to do that.
You might be right. But do you think I'm wrong for preparing?
No.
You don't think it ever get that bad?
No.
Well, who gonna buy all that expensive food at that grocery store?
We go our food out of it.
Now that's when you're getting into some hard work right there. 'Cause with them doing all this kind of stuff with the weather and stuff, it's not easy to grow any fruit. I was intent to go around the corner and see if it was any figs on that fig tree around the street around there. Cause my tree ain't had nothing on it. Not nothing. It's sad. I'm gonna have to, this fall, I'm gonna bless those trees and give them some fertilizer. An old lady told me, I was telling her about that the other day. She said, baby, just pray over them trees. She said, you're gonna have an abundance next year. And I'm gonna do that. And I noticed the pecan tree is loaded with pecan. The squirrels didn't get them.
What pecan tree?
That pecan tree in the backyard at the house. It's
come I never
loaded. I ain't seen no
Why
squirrels.
don't you know pecan on the ground?
The squirrels. That's what's wrong with everything. You got these squirrels, and I know they release them squirrels in the population instead of eat up your shit. You got to be, when you start, more sick people coming, they bring you damn squirrels with their asses. At first we only had chipmunks, now we get squirrels. I haven't been seeing any squirrels. You know, that's buckhead.
Yeah.
Buckhead be in that backyard.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going on. I'm going to give me, I've been looking for some more rat terriers. I can't find them. Huh? You can't find them nowhere. I'm gonna find a girl so I can just have a farm of nothing. We almost done. He happy. We're gonna have a farm of rat terriers. Mama gonna pay you, okay? Mama gonna pay you.
What's that?
She'll pay you for what you're doing. Temple of Crossroads is gonna put you on the payroll schedule. Oh, you need some more? See, Mr. Will, you say you used to do this for your grandma?
Yep.
You used to like it, didn't you?
Nope.
Oh, you ain't finna drink up all my water now.
Why didn't?
Why don't you remind me to buy a bottle for
Yeah,
you?
I'll let you know.
I got two
No, you
bottles in
don't.
my car.
Yeah, you got 2 bottles, the empty ones though.
Mhm.
So, yeah, family. We are not gonna get caught off guard. Puka! Puka! Where Puka at?
Who? Come on, Carl.
So he act like he can't hear my voice. He be
No,
trying to
yeah,
get away.
come on.
Puka!
Yeah.
Puka! He still answers.
What you gonna do that?
Puka!
This
You thought I was
wasn't
your
fine.
daddy.
You didn't find out this wasn't deep right now.
Puka, when you taking me to Brass Pole so I can get some bullets? For my 2 shotguns.
Sometime this week. I'm gonna call you.
You think, what about that antique one? Can I get bullets for that too?
What kind of gun that is? You gotta find out that is.
It's a single shot, ain't it? Where you gonna take me? Where you taking me? I want to learn. You gonna teach me how to shoot real on target? I ain't going for the chest. I'm going for the head. Because, you know, we ain't talking about the sleeping that you do in the bed. We talking about the sleeping that you do when you dead. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Come here, Pooh. See if Pooh ever shoots shit in the shed. I might, you might have a point. Hey, Pooh, come here. You remember when he first became a security guard, Kiki said, if Pooh get me going, I'm moving. I'm scared of him. Shoot. Pooh, come here. Pooh, have you ever shot a firearm?
Yeah. I was doing homeland security years ago.
Damn, how I know you still know how to do it? Because I don't want you to make a mistake and shoot nobody with it.
We go to the gun range.
I'm scared. Pooh, come here. Come here, Pooh. Huckle Buck. My Huckle Buck. Hey, come here so they can see you. My son.
I don't feel like being on the camera. Not right now.
Oh, he looking mean. Come here, son.
I said, nah, I said.
Okay, back. He ain't in no playing mood today. He got that serious look on his face. Your daddy gonna make you come in here. No, I'm just playing. Okay. Okay. Look what Mr. Willie did. Okay, so I'm gonna rinse these off. My brine smelling real good. Can you stir that brine up, Mr. Willie? Oh, okay, I forgot about that. Okay, so tell him about ready. What's wrong with him acting like that? Look at something serious. Hey, Will, you put this in there for the chick? You put this in a bowl and give them to the chicken.
Yeah,
they loved it, didn't they? Laying her egg. Y'all, I gotta get some more chicken, huh? Oh, put them in this bag here. Not that bag. Get one of those. That little bag. Okay. So my string beans are ready to be we done wash these real good. Okay. Whew. It looks so beautiful. Looks so. Okay, y'all. What's going on here? It is nothing on YouTube end. We're having issues with Spectrum. And I need to get down here. Mr. Witter says it's been doing this for quite some time. So most of our problems are coming from this, what you call that thing? Router. The router. He says spinning all over the house. And he's been complaining about that. So I'm going to get Spectrum out here. Hopefully they can get out here tomorrow so they can fix this. $80 a month for a place. I only come once a week. This is just, it's just too much. Y'all missed me. And just about everybody gone. These are connectivity issues I'm dealing with. Okay? So there's nothing on YouTube end or what have you. I'm loading up the beans into the actual mason jar. Sometimes y'all might hear me say masonry jar, but you know, just don't pay me no attention when I say that. We're gonna do this. Okay, thank you for those who are just sticking with it. It's gonna be rough, but we gonna get there, okay? So I'll do the tangerines, the mandarin oranges later. Hello, Chris, how you doing? Thank you for moderating. I'm just not able to see everybody in the chat. Hey, Saint Anne, how are you? Hey, it's just me. Okay, I'm just doing the best I can. Hello. Climbing up on the rough side of the mountain with a wrist that's just sore. A wrist that's achy and sore. Doing the best I can. That's all. My arthritis is acting up with this shit. Okay. So I think this is packed good enough. I don't want to overpack this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my brine put into this. I'm going to sit this over to the side so that I can pack some more jars. I don't know, it may take about 2 jars. These jars have been sterilized at my house previously already. I'm just going to rinse them out again. Once again, I'm going to do some more rinsing. Okay. For people who may be very paranoid about this, you don't have to be as paranoid about it when you're pickling. When you got a high acid content. Like you can pickle eggs. I got one we're going to do. Y'all going to love it. I don't want to spoil it, for y'all. Hopefully I have Spectrum out here. We get this issue straighten out with the router, because what is it, the router continuously spins and have some issues with it, so that may be causing some of our video distortion also. So here once again I am going to be loading my mason jar. Here we go. Okay, my brine is boiling. And some people like to age their brine. They'll put brine in mason jars and let it ferment or pickle or whatever you want to call it for like weeks, like months. You just let it just age, And so you can also do Brussels sprouts like that. Or you can make cowboy candy. With jalapeno peppers. Just please put on gloves, y'all, because I did it without gloves and my hands burned me for 3 days. I just couldn't take it. It was so bad. I went to sleep holding on to a cold bottle, like a bottle I had in the freezer. I was just holding on to it like that. And so you don't want to be in a situation like that, because that stuff can get in your skin and stay there. And then it was in the dish rag, and I had to wind up taking a dish rag and throwing it away. I was like, okay, I'm just getting rid of every damn thing. It was like an infection shit. Like, I had a capsaicin infection. That was painful. And then I couldn't even scratch my eyes. Like my eyes was itching or something like that. It burned my eyes and stuff, even though my hands were washed. But the antidote to capsaicin is that capsaicin oil that's in your peppers and stuff, especially your cayennes and your jalapenos, is alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. Okay, we got 2 jars loaded. I'm going to do one more jar. I may need a little smaller jar for this because it's not much. Okay. So I already rinsed this, so this has been rinsed, as you all can see. I'm going to go ahead and load this one up too. So get it ready to pour the brine in. Once the brine is poured in these, you can turn them upside down to further process these. They don't have to necessarily. Some people put them in a bath, or you can just turn them upside down. Or you can melt wax, that wax that's over there with where the pectin is. That's over in that little aisle over there for, you just find in the baking aisle with the flour and all of that. You can pour wax over it, and like once it cools, then you pour the wax on there, and the wax serves as a lid. Okay? So we got a second jar packed and ready to go. A third jar. And so for your information, I don't want to tell y'all wrong. Hang on. Oh, really made a mess over him. Okay, this is a quart. He left string beans all over the countertop over there. He left some over there. This is a quart-sized jar, meaning that 3 pounds of string beans would need about each pound would need a quart size. So if you got a pound of strawberries, then you would probably need about, that'll cover a quart-sized jar. So if you got 3 pounds of strawberries, then you would need about 3 quart-sized jars for that. And then you can break it down from that to, you know, break your things down from quarts down to pints, because then they go down to pints. So what you need about 6 pints of this. If you're going to go down to a half a pint, which a half a pint is this size. So that means 12 of these, which you wouldn't want to put string beans inside. Unless you want to cut them up real, like in half and all of that. That's just a waste of time. I wouldn't do it. Unless you got a lot of gifts you want to give out. You want to give a lot of gifts out. You got a lot of people waiting on their gifts and stuff. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour this brine in here. I'm going to pour this brine. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off because I'm through for the night. I can do this all night for hours and hours. So I want to, you can do this whenever you know you want to do it. After you pour your brine, before you pour your brine, I want to put some of this in here. My peppercorns in here. They're for decorations. They're really pretty. They're not for decorations, but they're very decorative looking. You know, they're good. They make a good spiciness. Okay. I want to put, which I forgot to put that in there. I don't see it because I don't have time to look for it. I want to put a little thyme in these. Like I said, they look decorative, but then at the same time too, they can really spice it up for you. So, little thyme. Let me see if I can find any bay leaves in here. Each jar, it would be nice to have a bay leaf in there. And if I can't find any bay leaves, make sure you all get some. Okay. Okay, so have your apothecary stack with your herbs and stuff. Got my bay leaf, which is labeled. I'm so proud of that. Temple of Crossroads. We're going to, I don't feel like I need to rinse this. I'm going to put, they smell so good. Oh yes, I'm going to put one in here. It don't take much. I would only put one in here. There's one. And here's another one. And I'm going to put the top back on this. I lost my lid just as quick as I took it off. And I'm going to seal this back up again. And I'm supposed to have on my apron. Hang on, y'all. I'm finna get cussed out soon. I got to hurry up and move fast. Mama finna get cussed completely out. Y'all hear me? Woo! Ah! Need somebody to help me clean up and straighten up and get everything out of here. These was left in the sink. Okay. Not the sink, but like Granny said, the sink. Okay, so. Where do I go? Where do I go? I'm missing something. I'm looking for this. Get your funnel, y'all. You need a funnel so you won't be flicked when you go to pouring your solution. Some of these might have a little bit too much in them. Just crunch them down, curl them down so you can get your lid, your funnel lid, I guess, on it. Okay, so now I'm gonna have some help. I don't know who's gonna help me, but my wrist bothering me, so I'm ready to turn this thing. He gonna have to do this. Willie, come here. Willie, come turn this so we can go. Then I need to sweep and just straighten the kitchen up real quick. You can smell it now? I need you, I'm gonna turn this camera this way on me because he don't want a camera on him, okay? So, can you pour that brine in there for me? What shit, you wanna pour the brine in the sink?
Pour it in the sink. I pour it out.
No, it got to go in the jars, man.
You better pour something out there. Pour in the, we want to pour in the sink up.
I hope that might make it crack. See? That stuff in there like that, I can't handle that because my wrist hurts. My wrist is sore. Don't drop it. Should you put it in the sink? It's getting on the floor. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah,
Stop.
Huh? I'm not pour it in the sink.
Yeah. Try to preserve as much as you can. Hold, get a mop and get that out. Get a mop and get that up right there.
That ain't no problem.
You gotta get that off the floor. That's good. Put some water or something like that and get that off the floor. Okay. Now we don't want that to fall, Mr. Williams. Whoa, no. I got to keep this up like hot because if it's not hot, it might bust that glass. You gonna have to put a little water on that. Oh, that's down a little. Okay, now let me make sure okay. That's good and hot. So what I'm gonna do? Ooh.
I gotta hold it.
I'm gonna put this here because we don't want these to break. They're very sensitive right now. Okay. Try to get much of that brine in there as you can. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, because you don't want to fill it all the way to the top. It's got to have a little room in it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Save me some for the other job because I'm about to run out. I'll be back, y'all. Okay, put some of that more in that in this one, yeah. You put the rest of them, put all of that in there. I'm gonna divide, put some in this, and then I'll put some in that one, put some in that, some of the other one. Peppercorn. Okay. And I'm gonna put the rest of, let me get my big brown spoon. Put the rest of it in the other jar over there. There we go. Oh, that doesn't even go on there. Huh? I put it over there. That's when I said my wrist is sore, it is sore. There's so much I can do with it. Okay, there we go. That's it. Now, you don't mind helping me clean up the kitchen? We ready to go. Okay, I'll call you now. You want to straighten it up? Okay, what I'll do is this. Okay, hold on. Some of this stuff got to go back to the house. Okay, so I'm gonna put this over here. This is my vinegar. Let it continue to age. You need to put some more sugar. Those 2 boxes can go in the trash, okay?
Oh, I ain't know where you want to.
Heck, I might need them so I can take them, bring them back and forth down here.
Dishwasher, you get ready to take them out.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
That's why I left them right there.
Okay, you're right. Let me quickly put some of this stuff up right quick. This is missing a lid. This must be it right here. One of these lids belongs on to. This is not good at all. They belong to something. I got a bunch of lids just here. I don't know where these go to. Do you see any, Jones? I just got 2 extra lids. I don't know if I should take them home or what. Just take them back to the car, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know where they came from.
What you gonna do with it?
Oh, that's what the lids belongs on. God dang it. You don't get it, do you? You look cool.
I see where they go. I see where they go now.
So that means one is missing.
You put one on a jar.
Which jar?
One of them jars, I guess it go on in. You said in that top over there.
Show it to me.
What's that one right there? Yeah, you put one of them on the jar.
Can you lift this up by the top and sit in here? By the top. By the top, not by the jar. Oh, that thing hot.
I thought, what
Okay.
you gonna do with that? Where you gonna put that at?
I'm gonna sit it over there upside down. Can you do that, Mr.
You have
Will?
to make sure it's dark tight.
Sit them upside down, they'll process. Or you can put them in a bath if you want.
Put them in what?
A bath.
A bath?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
that?
yeah, you don't know what's going on. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't trouble yourself, okay? Squeeze that on there. I mean, tighten that up real good. Okay, there you go. Okay. Hand me that up. Oh, you said I put it over
Look at
here.
that. Look at that box. I think you put it on the back of the side to do it.
You're like, it was this one.
I think that's, yeah.
So now where's the top to that?
Mm-hmm.
So you put that on there like that, and then you tighten it up. Okay. Tighten it up. Okay, y'all, look at this. So process these, y'all. And turn it upside down. Turn it upside down, process it. That is simply wash. I can't pick up nothing here. Like soup is full. Put that down here on the floor. Look at that. Look. Just back down. I hope these legs don't get tight. One of them I didn't check. I think it's this one. I want to make sure that you tighten up all these there.
So double check it.
Because they have a mess on my hand. Did you go up the pencil last night?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tired. That woke me out. Shit. So these are going back home. Like these jars here, you know, stack them back up on the other jars. What are the other jars at?
Well, right.
The mother tall box. Was it just one?
You get one. You get one
Oh,
there.
okay. So that right there, stack that on top of that. Be careful so they won't break now, cause that's like you may as well be breaking them. Bang, you break that. Here you go. So I'm gonna take these back home.
Alright.
Put it at that.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, so that's pretty much what we were trying to do. You might want to wash your, if you can find your dish rag. Don't put your honey in the refrigerator, that'll make it turn into sugar fast. So what do I suggest? I'm just going to leave my honey out upside down right here next to that, because we're going to make another jar of that. We're not just going to make one. Put your garlic back in the refrigerator. We're going to put this back in here. What we're going to do, we're going to finish all of this up and have it put away. Give me a minute, y'all. Pop you, open one of these right here if you have to. Get you a ginger. This ain't nothing but ginger, that's all. So I'm just cleaning up mess. That's why a lot of people don't like to do this, because I should put. These are my curry eggs. Before I go, I need to show you all how to turn these into gifts. Okay? Before everybody gets complaining. Too hard. Okay, so if you're gonna give these off as gifts, okay, so you want to kind of turn them sometimes so the top eggs can get some of the solution and the top of the pickles. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is make this look like it is gift worthy. And just about done. You want to wash these dishes? We just clean up the kitchen. If we just straighten up the kitchen. Okay, we straighten up the kitchen real quick, okay? Can you wash it up right quick? And you could throw this, that need to be thrown outside because that smells like straight up garlics. Straight garlic.
Look at that trash bag.
Okay.
Who got?
Ain't nothing in there. I don't really want to be throwing no bag away, just be throwing a bag away. That need to go in the bathroom. And the mop need to go back up. And this needs to be put up in the cabinet
What
over
goes,
there.
what bathroom is in?
Spray some in there. Go in that bathroom over there. I called you, but I forgot why. You put that in the apothecary where all the rest of the cabinets and like this at. Okay. Oh, and this goes in there too. Hand that to him. Tell him to turn the label facing us.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Yeah. I gotta take these back with me. One of them boxes need to go back with me.
What's wrong?
Hell if I know what's going on around here. I'm confused. I'm confused. We down to the wire. Where this go?
I don't know.
Just put it in there with the other one. And I'll sit it right here because I don't know where that goes. And somebody gonna be missing a lid. I'm gonna take this home in my bag, in my main bag over there. You gonna clean these dishes up real fast?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all. You put that in there, in that bag too. And then the broom needs to go across the floor.
Who can do that?
You do it, cause he tired. He don't know enough. You ain't tired. You
He
retired.
ready to go. It'd be quicker. He sweep the floor. Ain't that right, Pooh?
You better wash that with dish detergent real good. It's got vinegar smell and garlic in it. This is my camera view. Can you turn it the other way? Oh, it fixed itself. You get these at Walmart for $1. You get the fancy scissors to cut these any way you want. Some people get all fancy and cute with it. So they're cut already in squares, like quarter squares. This is my way. So I'm cutting according to the square as fast as I can. Y'all might want to, y'all take your time. Don't be in a rush like me. Then I got to bear with my wrist too, so my wrist achy. Hold on. And my wrist wasn't so achy, I'll be a little bit more faster than this with it. Okay, so you got this piece cut. Now you might want to be a little bit bigger with that. This is not gonna cut it. We know this is not gonna cut it. Okay. What happened to the lid? Did I lose the lid? The lid fell in the water.
Yeah.
Did the lid fall in the water?
And they ain't hitting for that there.
No, that lid was already over there. Move your hand. Let me see if that lid went down in the water. It's not.
Nope.
Wait a minute now.
You told me to put it in your bag.
That ain't it.
This
That's
right
not
here?
it. It was a lid already on here. I just took it off.
I don't know.
That's not the lid that go on here. There's a silver lid here. Gone already, man. Wait a minute now. That lid don't belong on there. That's a gold lid. A silver lid I just took off of here. Right here in my face.
I don't know what to do with that.
People on camera saw me take the lid and put it on the countertop. The crap. It's a gold lid. It's gold. I mean a silver. That's gold. This silver. I just took it off and it's nowhere on the countertop. That's some crazy shit, man. That's weird. It did not fall on the floor. You see any lid anywhere around here?
No.
How could that happen?
Mm-hmm.
That's some multi-dimensional weird shit right there. Y'all seen me, y'all. The lid that I took off here is gone. It is gone. Y'all gonna want to cut that a little bit bigger than that. But y'all get my drift. I'm just gonna do this like a little mock trial. I'm upset because I just had a lid to just multi-dimensionally go into another realm in my face. Y'all saw me take the lid off. When I took the lid off and put it somewhere, it vanished. Am I lying? That you gotta wash that with some dish detergent right there. Don't make y'all's ugly like this. Put a lot of time into it, but I just said for purposes of just showing you all, this is how I go. And you give them all for gifts, but you know, of course, you're gonna have to get your iron out and iron these pieces and stuff so it can look nice and neat. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know. It don't go that way. I can't get it to go this way. I don't know which way to make it go. I mean, come on now. Which way does this go? It doesn't go? Okay. We had to go through all of that. Put your little piece of lace on here. Well, that's some crazy shit. That band is gone.
Yeah.
I say here, I'm gonna go back and look at this video and see where that thing went. So you want to cut your little piece of this. Now, if we had wax, we don't necessarily have to put this rim on him. We just have a lid, and then we'll tie a nice little piece of fashionable cloth on it like this here, and make it look pretty. But you're gonna do better than this. So this was like a quarter square, so that lets you know right off the bat this ain't big enough. And if you go, you got a wide lid jar, you got to go even bigger. I'm gonna tie this up with it and I'm done. Okay, go ahead. How about that? Oh, you're gonna be in the camera, huh? Okay, so this is a piece of yellow polka dot. Yellow piece of polka dot. Can you see that? I can't see it. Can you get it? You got it?
Yeah. Hold up, we can move out there.
Y'all get my drift, don't you? Everybody get my drift. I can't tie this with my wrist ailing me. I can't do it. If my wrist wasn't ailing me and I had time, it'll be a little bit better than that.
What?
So that's what now?
I got the thing for the shit. The knife in there for the scissors though. The dick go in there, see a knife hanging there.
I thought you were gonna say you found my lid.
Oh.
I'm gonna go home and look at this video and see where that lid went. I'm gonna find out where that lid went, cause that's I just don't get it. It's gone. You don't be paying me no attention.
What that?
That lid.
Alright, we ain't heard you. Well, I don't know where it went.
I'm on camera, my hey, listen. That need to be washed and put away. This.
What?
That need to be washed and put away. We almost done. And put it on top of that bowl.
Okay, I'll do it.
Whew. So this is like a quarter right here. And you don't, that's not going to be big enough for that. So you may go online, look at some videos. They'll tell you what size to cut it. I did that in a rush. You want it to be prettier than that. These are our fall colors as well as summer. I'm gonna fold this up, Mr. Willie. And I'm taking this back home with me with the other one. These will go back home. Let's put this up. Dry that knife off right there.
All right. Down there you go.
Huh?
Grandma.
I don't know what it, that had disappeared for a little while, but it showed back up again, back in that drawer. Put them in that bag over there. Put that in the bag over. You gotta put this away.
Well, I don't know where it is.
Down over there. And you got to dry it out. You can't leave water in there like that.
What happened?
That didn't start to get rusty thing out. Even though that stainless steel. Somebody sent me a video not to use aluminum, but these are stainless steel. So I don't cook with aluminum, but thank you for the feed. Somebody, when one of the donators said she bought all these pots. She bought $1,000 worth. Hey, why you took the top off of that?
I didn't take the top off that.
Well, shit, how the top came off the dish detergent.
Oh, I probably did do that.
Don't do that no more, cause that I could have wasted all that in the waste out, huh? That needs to be dried out.
I can't do it. You got to rag.
It's more than one rag. Don't tell me the rag gone now. It's supposed to be two there you go. You need to rinse that out.
Guess what?
That rag before you dry with it.
Smell like that.
That's why I said rinse it out.
I'll just do this and it don't smell like that.
Cause I'm trying to wipe the countertop down. Y'all ready to go? You need our own separate rag, Mr. Willis.
You did. You could have used this and I used that.
How you gonna use this one and I just rinsed it out for me to use?
So this is right here smell like thunder.
You rinse it. This one did too.
Well, it don't smell
Smell
like garlic.
This right here go out. Don't leave that in here. Y'all, we just cleaning up the kitchen. Always clean it up when you get through. You don't want to look like the kitchen at my house. Kitchen at my house, baby. I'm gonna let y'all see it. I'm gonna try to do some canning over there and everything too. So I'm just telling you, my kitchen is very junky. This right here go in my bag so I can get home.
What's in your bag?
That bottle of water. Put it by my bag so I won't forget it. Look like we got it. We got it together. That's it. You put that Bluetooth speaker back in place and plug it up so it won't go down. Yeah, that needs to be plugged up.
You never took it home.
Yes, I did, but was it plugged up when you had it?
Nope.
That's why I said plug it up, because if you don't plug it up, they're gonna be messed up. We ain't gonna have no power here. I need to take my tablet back home with me. I don't want to leave my tablet here because I might need it. Taking the tablet back home. Taking the tablet back home. I'm playing you a song, I bet. I got to go home. Okay, put this over here. Put this back in here. Oh, what kind of sleeping you did? The hose all over the floor. My arm bothering me.
Hey, put it right there.
Everything, baby.
It's been down there because you still move around and doing that stuff down there. I got all that up. Let's throw one down there.
Hose everywhere. Yeah, you gotta heat that up. Okay. I need mop, you turn the mop upside down. The mop needs to be turned upside down. And push that in there best you can. Hopefully I'll get in here and start cleaning up. You can move this chair, can't you? Put the chair back over here. I can't pick up nothing, my arm.
Yeah.
And my bag. And all of it, turn the fan and the lights out. Oh, you know what? Okay, before I turn this off. Yes, it's the dishwasher thing. Double check it and make sure. And I got a few plants that need ailing for water that I got to do before I go. Which way did water go? Is this cold? That's hot. It's cold. I need 2 of these put on those plants in that sun. Oh, thank God. Let me see the jars how they turned out. I'm curious to see if this lady actually sold me some bad jars. Let me see that. Take one out. Let me see what they look like. Oh, they hot? Oh, shit. Excuse me, Temple. I'm sorry. Boy, you can't touch that, man.
Nope.
That's what I'm talking about.
What you got? What you gonna do now?
I'm just giving all the little plants a little taste of water, that's all.
Yeah.
Just give them all the taste. Most of these, they don't need any water in here. So, you know how to turn this off? Let's see. Start. How to turn this off? How to turn it off?
I'm turning what off?
It's beeping. It wants me to turn it off.
Turn what off?
It wants me to turn it off.
I thought ain't off. I thought I
It
was
keep
off.
beeping.
I think I'm shut off. Yeah.
It's trying to tell me something.
It's down. Yeah, it's down.
No, we gotta see if you know how to turn
Hey,
it
go dog. Come here.
That's my first time ever working it. Yeah, it's gonna keep doing this. Who got turn that dishwasher off without turning it on? We don't want to turn it back on no more. You not turn it off. I don't see nothing that says off, but it keep beeping.
You get it all out of the house in there.
Yeah, I heard him on
Yeah, it's
It just wants you to unload it.
no, it's in a cycle mode. It's driving dishes.
Well, can you push it closed or tight?
It's closed.
No, it ain't closed, because if you can pull it open, it's not closed. I had to, I had to hit it hard. Okay.
Just let it cycle out. I'll do that too. He's beeping and stuff.
Well, water them plants in there. Put one of these on one plant, one on the other plant, and I'm ready to go. One on one plant, the one's in the sunroom. Yeah, that go on one whole plant, come back, get one whole more. We're done. We're done.
This is gonna be the last summer we do it like this.
Well, bring it, we'll come start doing everything on Saturday. How come it can't be Saturday?
If anything, I touch your front of your other house Friday, then we come here Saturday and do this, then Sunday. You know, that's not
Put
really
them
that.
nasty things on the floor.
Y'all ready?
I told you he's gonna go ahead and water them 2 plants. We're done.
Okay.
And shut the units off. It's just hot. Y'all never found that one band that I took off that thing. Y'all saw me stand there and take it off, and from there just vanished into thin. I told y'all I'm a portal. I am a portal, baby. I'm still linked to that, and I know a lot of people ain't gonna believe me, but I'm still linked to Zeth Zorton. I am still linked to that place. That is where I am actually from, Zeth Zorton. And I know that sounds like some foolishness. Okay, you got to do it one more time for the other plant on the other side. That everything needs a little taste of water. Y'all get up there, turn it off.
You gonna let that.
Okay, that's for the other plant. Well,
Yeah, man.
there your purple leaves.
Wait.
You want that?
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you something. I need the jar and the lid back.
Okay.
Okay? So you get that fell off of it. So when you get through with them, bring the lid jar back now. Don't throw that in the trash. That thing is expensive. Those are reusable, so I'm gonna need all of it back.
Alright. You good?
I'm ready. I just need to get my bag in my pocket, bookity, and I'm ready to go to the. Okay, I'm gonna put this up in here. I'm gonna put up some shelves. And we already out of room here. Now, what other box of these I just bought
What?
today from over there at Walmart?
What?
Lids.
Right here?
Them lids that was already here. Remember I said, oh, I found the lid.
You know what this right here? This?
Oh, this the other one.
Yeah, that's new.
Okay, put it in. Only thing, that band is gone now. That disappeared. I gotta find out, I took that band off of that, and it's just gone. Oh, I gotta get this up on my shoulder.
Who cut that Coca-Cola cup?
That's not Coca-Cola, that's a ginger ale. And I gotta end this live stream right quick. We're done. Let's say we do all of this. Okay, bye-bye, y'all. Thank y'all for coming out. I do need to see who did what. Can you talk my pocketbook? Did you cut all of the light? Oh, this wrist. You cut the bathroom light on here now. You know somebody had sat on the toilet stool.
It is? Oh. That's strange. Strange stuff that happens when you here.
Cut the light off now. Is that door locked?
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna leave these ceiling fans turning. So it won't get too hot in here for the residents that's living in here, honey, because they just use whatever they want. They help themselves. It's a unit still going.
No, it's not.
Well, what's that sound?
That might be them getting messed up. They trying to get on too.
Okay.
They like my house.
Excuse me. Can you get this?
What, see?
I need to borrow this right here. This glass. I need to borrow a candle. And I owe a client a candle too for her package. I need to cut the light on so I can see what I'm doing. Y'all excuse me. This is where I get my stuff for myself and for my clients, you know, and everything. I'm trying to find a black candle. These things are getting hard to find. That's navy blue. I got one. I'm gonna go to the store and just buy a black one because I need about at least $200 worth of black candles up in this joint. Okay. I'll just go and get some. Spare what I have. Okay. Bye-bye, Temple of the Crossroads. I'll be back in just a little bit, okay? Oh, shoot. We got some dead flowers over here. Oh, let me get this off the altar. Ah, shoot. I didn't get a chance to check the altar. Flowers die so fast. Hey, Willie, empty these out. They're dead. I didn't get a chance to check the altar when I got him.
Bro, these, what these do?
Just pour them out there. Pour them out.
What do with this?
Throw them on the ground. We'll put this in the kitchen so we come back. He out there complaining, so I got to go. Oh, Lord. I'm going to come down here by myself. I should be down here by myself. Okay. Bye-bye, Temple of the Crossroads. Be back in a little bit. Woo! Okay, hello, St. Anne, first in the chat. Hey, Mike Lewis, how you doing? Okay. I see, thank you, Chastain, for deleting all comments that are not good at all. Thank you, Chastain, also for moderating. Hey, Andrew, how you doing? Open this door. My arm hurt somebody. My arm hurt. Y'all see I got all of this stuff on me. See all this? Yeah, I need some help too.
I got it.
Look at this. Get that can from me.
The can.
Don't touch the lid. Okay. Oh, huh? We'll throw it away. Hold on. Let me get myself in situated. I gotta be careful. This arm is really, when I move it any kind of way, it ails me. My arthritis is acting up. Whew. Hold on. This right here. I gotta try to ease it down to the floor. What's down here on that floor down there? Oh. Y'all, can we get a thumbs up? Let me get myself situated. I got my bag on my arm. I need to take that off. My dreadlocks caught up in it. And I need to get my seatbelts on some type of a way. Pull that all the way over. Who is that? Who that's sitting there like that? Huh? With their emergency lights on. Hello. Can you stop?
Okay. Yeah.
sure is, isn't it? Hey, Sweet Tea, how you doing? Hey, Emperor Star. Thank you so much, Chris, for putting my website out there. You all can go and subscribe to Mother Wiz from tree.com. Hey, Leo, how you doing? Okay, y'all. I'm getting ready to go. Thank y'all for coming out. Bye-bye. Thank you to everybody. Please let's get the thumbs up, okay?